Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Devin, and today we're going to do a toolbox tour of my 68-inch Epic Series Snap-on. Hey guys, so we're going to start off with the top drawer here. In the top drawer we have all our basic tools. I should mention right now this is a toolbox for a heavy duty mechanic, not an automotive mechanic. I worked in the frac industry most of my apprenticeship and through my journeyman. So to start off, we run all of our electric is run by Makita. Ratchets, we're all Snap-on. If you guys want an in-depth review of any tools in the toolbox, please let me know in the comments below and I can make a video for that itself. So we've decided to go with Mac as our driver bits. I ended up running Pro Point for all my sockets. Shorts, deeps, all my impacts are Pro Point. I picked them up from the local Princess Auto for about 600 bucks for all of them with lifetime warranty. So in comparison to Snap-on or any other brand name, I couldn't complain. All the sockets from the quarter to a half drive in the chromies. These bits, 12 points, and all the sockets in SAE have all come with a kit from Canadian Tire for about 400 bucks. All my extensions I ran Pro Point or the swivel / non-swivel from Snap-on. They have one of the best angles for their wobbles. All my other bits are randomized between Snap-on and Mac. Spare batteries, torque wrenches I went with Snap-on, 3/8 digital, click style half. Charging pad for the phone, charger for all my batteries, Snap-on light, and I have wired in, and I'll run through that later, but I have a power bar wired in. That's our top drawer. Moving on to the second one down. All our wrenches are a mix between Snap-on and Mastercraft. All the stubbies, ratcheting and non-ratcheting, are Mastercraft. Pivoting, ratcheting are all Mastercraft. These long-handled non-pivoting ratchets are Mastercraft as well. These are Sun-X, my offset wrenches. They've worked perfectly fine for everything I've used them for. Never had any issues. But I did upgrade my regular wrenches, the ones I use every day, metric and standard, up to 1.25 inches down to 3/8, and from 10 mil up to, I think I have only up to 24 in the Snap-on because of the flank drive system that they run on them. Miniature little files, picks. These are sockets for tap and die, for your taps. Roll pin punches. I wouldn't buy Snap-on or brand name. I honestly ran these for a long time and never had any issues. I bought the shorties because I don't think Mastercraft had shorties, but I wanted the little shorty stubby guys. These were a good purchase because I used the smaller ones and I wanted some longer ones. The balls break on the cheap ones. Long pick, short pick handles. Brass punches for odds of banging on stuff. This is just a no-name brand from Princess Auto. Tire inflator gauges. This is a cleaner kit, carbide cleaner kit for connectors. And that's about it for this drawer. Pens and scrapers and whatnot. The big boy drawer. We have all channel lock pliers. I've never had any issues with them, not rusting. They've been really good for the life that I've ever had them, and they were on 50% off at Canadian Tire. Pry bars, Snap-on, because you don't want to cheap out. Heel bars, I think they're Pro Point. This is a Matco and it extends out. Works really good. I don't use these much. These are Mastercraft. I wouldn't suggest buying the Mastercraft ones, they're kind of junk. We got a 36-inch Snap-on breaker bar at the back there and a half drive chain wrench, which works really well. It's made by Mac, super lightweight and tiny, so you can get into long places or into tight places, but it has a very long chain, which is very handy. All my crescent wrenches I went with Blue Point because I wanted something brand name. I bought some knockoff ones before and I'd get a lot of stretch in the ends, so I think that it's worth buying brand name. Offsets from 3/8 inch and 3/8 up to 2 inch in regulars and offsets. I also have a Snap-on down to my 1.25 inches. Next drawer is pliers, screwdrivers. Went with Snappy. Unless you're doing heavy fab work. I don't think you're gonna need anything special for files. Plastic scrapers, variety for pulling interiors apart, dash pieces apart, they work really well. Small little screwdrivers and bits for glasses and on small electronics. Drill bits, these are the smallest drill bits I've ever found. They're like a needle size. I had to build a custom chuck so that I could run them. These are easy outs, the spiral style easy outs. Spiral style easy outs with reversible drill bits. They work really good. Reversible bolt and stud removers. These are stud removers as well, different style. They have three little teeth or little rollers inside, and they can grab onto studs. So if you're doing exhaust bolts, they come in handy for taking the studs out. Long nose pliers, which I wouldn't suggest buying all of them. I wouldn't buy these rounded hose clamp ones. They're ideally supposed to be for pulling hoses off. They don't work the way they're supposed to, but the long needle nose pliers are really good. Veneer, caliper, and outside mics. Next drawer is electrical and hammers. I went with Snap-on because they have the little bag inside. It allows to amplify or multiply your hammering force. These are all little random electrical bits and an electrical kit that I can show you guys at a later date. The little ones are electrical connectors, and for weather pack and stuff, they work really good. Voltmeter is Mac. It was buy one, get one free. Like it was you buy the meter, get the amp clamp free. Cables, retractable cables for testing. Torch, bigger torch. Amp meter, you can plug right into your amp port. Solder and random pliers for crimping and whatnot. Seal puller kit, stud removers or bolt removers, which don't work that well. Tap and die kit is just a Mastercraft kit, but it's done everything I need. Random gloves, welding gloves and whatnot, spare drill bits in here. Who doesn't like microfiber towels? You can clean anything with them. They work awesome for cleaning tools and your toolbox. This, like I said, we went with Makita for everything. Cordless grinder, one of the best purchases I ever made for cordless equipment. It is so versatile and you can take it anywhere. It does chew through the batteries, but highly suggested. The reciprocating saw works really well. I've used it for a lot of things, from taking trees down to cutting up firewood to cutting off exhaust to pretty much anything you can think of. These I probably would have not bought, but if I get into transmissions, that'll come in handy. Just random silicone and grease guns and whatnot. This, actually I'll show you guys this. This is a little battery. That's a 12-volt battery. And with this kit, I built connectors and ends and stuff that clip and right into here, and I can add a fuse, and I can basically build a circuit if I want to do testing if I'm trying to build something. This is all just random supplies, cleaners, brake cleans, sanding, helmets and face shield. This is my air tool drawers. I got two Chicago pneumatic, one's 3/8 drive, one's half drive, Snap-on air hammer, long barrel, random bits and random gauges for testing. Mac had a good deal on these, buy one get one free, or they're 50% off I think. But angle and straight die grinder. These I don't know, they work okay. Carbide bits, this one always breaks, just explodes. Cut off wheel. And lastly we have just odds and sods, zip ties and gasket makers, glues, tapes, silicones, whatnot. That's the full tour of a heavy-duty mechanics toolbox. It's nothing special, but it does the trick, does everything I need to do. And if you guys want to stay tuned for more reviews, click on my other videos and check them out.